If you're new here, I'm Hannah and I run an in-home sourdough microbakery in Fort Myers, Florida called Crusty Cravings. This past week was the biggest prep week in my microbakery to date. I took on back-to-back markets. One was on Friday night and one was on Saturday morning. I had to prep as much as I could on Wednesday, which was cookies, scones, and pizza dough. And on Thursday, I had my biggest dough day ever. I was prepping 80 loaves, 80 English muffins, and 2 dozen cinnamon rolls. Of course, my loaves are all different inclusions and flavors and different types of grains and flours. And so it was a little bit complex, but we made it. Prepping things that can go in the fridge and freezer beforehand has truly changed the game for me. Scones are such a hot seller for me, and the fact that I can put them in the freezer and bake straight from frozen has been so helpful. And my cookies can chill in the fridge for 2 to 3 days before baking, which is even better. With markets, you literally never know how much to prep or what people are going to want, but I try to do as much crowdsourcing as possible from my customer base, and I also offer pre-orders to gauge the interest level and discover how many people are actually going to be coming to my market, but it's still a guessing game. Because this was my first night market in the summer in Florida, I didn't know what to expect, and I was monitoring the weather like a hawk to see if it was going to be raining or not. And you just literally never know. On top of my loaves, English muffins, cinnamon rolls, and pizza crust, I decided to take over 6 dozen cookies, 55 scones, 9 mini loaves of banana bread, and 12 4-packs of muffins. I usually do morning markets and bake everything the day before the market or the evening before the market, package everything, get it ready to go, and I'm out the door into the market super early. But since it was a night market on Friday, I was able to wake up super early on Friday and bake everything the same day. I started baking at 5 a.m. and didn't turn off my ovens until 4:30 p.m. I was able to get everything in the car and out the door and be there by 5 p.m. for setup, but it was a whirlwind, and I don't know if I would ever recommend doing back-to-back markets like that. I didn't take cinnamon rolls to my night market on Friday, and I just got those out of the fridge super early on Saturday to start puffing up and doing their second proofing on the counter, and baked those super early on Saturday so they were really fresh for my morning market. Because I'm going to be off all of July and traveling, I wanted to do as much as I could for my community before I left, but I might have overdone it this week, and I can't recommend. I don't know if I'd ever do that again. Thank you from the bottom of my heart if you came to either event. It truly means the world when you show up for me and makes me want to keep doing this.